Hello, Drum Sound. I'm Erik Eldenius. I'm here with Billy Idol in beautiful Cologne, Germany. A very hot and sweaty Cologne, nonetheless. But we are here. We're basically touring Europe for about 9 weeks, and it's just been a fantastic time. I've been, a lot of festivals, some of our own gigs as well, and basically we're here till the end of July, and then we have a couple of weeks off, and then we'll go back to the U.S. and have another. It's about a month of touring in September and October. So we're having a fantastic time. I am using Ludwig drums, Sabian cymbals, Vic Firth sticks, and Remo drum heads, and basically, the drum kit consists of, it's a 26-inch bass drum, a 13 and 16-inch floor tom, 13-inch rack tom, and a 16-inch floor tom, and a 6.5 superphonic snare drum, and basically the cymbals are all, some of them are Paragon, some of them are HHX, but I tend to use the larger and darker sounding cymbals. For Billy, it works really, really great because, it's still it's a hard hitting gig, so you got to be able to, whack the cymbals without them breaking all the time, obviously. But it's also, they're not too thick and metallic sounding, so it's kind of a nice combination. The sticks, like I said, are Vic Firth. It's the wood tip 2B. And the heads are Remo coated Emperors. So I've basically, been a freelance drummer for quite some time now, and obviously it's been about 3 years now that I've been with Billy, and the touring with him has been fairly consistent. So I haven't really had, much time to do other things. But before Billy, I was working a lot with Leanne Rimes and Donna Summer and Cher and a few other people like that. And basically, when I'm home, I mainly work as a session drummer, and I also have a recording studio where I live. So I do quite a bit of producing for other people. And one thing that I just finished with Billy Morrison, who is the rhythm guitar player in Billy's band, we just finished his record. Part of the record was done at my place, and part of the record was done at his place. But that's going to come out later on this year, so make sure to look out for that one. It's a very, very fun project, and it has some very cool special guests as well that I can't really talk about at this point, but you'll see. And I've also finished a record with a friend of mine who is the keyboard player and singer for Jackson Browne, and his name is Jeff Young. I've actually, I did his last 2 records, and that should be coming out fairly soon as well, I hope. And beyond that, it's still, the recording scene in Los Angeles is very interesting. It's certainly shrunk down. It's not as active as it once was. And I moved there in 97, so I still get to do a large part of it in terms of, it's not like, the 70s or the 80s in Los Angeles, where it seemed to be just, 5-6 sessions a day sometimes. That I've heard from people that have lived there for a long time, and it used to be mad, but it's not like that anymore, especially not for me. So I'm just happy to be able to go and play on people's records whenever I can. So, well, thanks so much for watching and listening, and thank you, Drum Sound, and please, visit my website, which is www.erikeldenius.com, and I'll try to keep it updated as much as I can. And please come out and say hello if you're out there in the audience. Okay, thank you.